A nurse grabbed my arm in the hospital hallway and said, "Sir, you need to come with me immediately. Your test results are critical." I'd come to the ER for a sprained ankle, X-ray and wrap. That was supposed to be it. "What test results?" I asked. "Your HIV screening. The doctor needs to discuss treatment options with you right now." I didn't have an HIV screening. She checked her clipboard, looked back at me. "Marcus Thompson, date of birth June 12th, 2005. That's you, correct?" That was me. The test came back positive. "We need to start you on antiretroviral medication today." My legs went weak. I'd only ever been with one person, my girlfriend, Sarah. We'd been together 2 years. We'd both been tested before we ever did anything. They took me to a private room, drew the blinds. A doctor I'd never seen before explained the treatment protocol in a calm, rehearsed voice. The medications I'd need to take daily, the side effects, the life expectancy statistics, the importance of informing all sexual partners. "There must be a mistake," I kept saying. "Can you run the test again?" "We ran it twice, Marcus. Both times positive. I'm very sorry." I called Sarah from the hospital parking lot, told her everything through tears I couldn't control. She went silent for a long time. Then she said, "I think we need to take a break while you figure this out." She hung up before I could respond. The next 3 days were the worst of my life. I told my parents. My mom cried for 6 hours straight. My dad kept leaving the room, couldn't look at me. My younger sister asked if I was going to die. I withdrew from all my classes, couldn't concentrate, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Just kept staring at the ceiling, thinking about how my life was over at 19. Then, the hospital called on day 4. "Mr. Thompson, we need you to come back in. There's been a development with your case." Different doctor this time. Older, more senior. He looked nervous. "We made an error," he said. "A significant one. Your HIV test was negative." "What?" "There are 2 patients named Marcus Thompson in our system, both with June birthdays in 2005. Your blood work was accidentally switched with the other patients. You never had HIV. You never had any infection at all." I sat there for a full minute without speaking, without breathing. "You told me I was dying. I told my family. I told my girlfriend. I dropped out of my classes. I spent 3 days planning my own funeral in my head. We deeply apologize for the confusion. This should never have happened." "Confusion? You destroyed my life over a filing error." I hired a medical malpractice lawyer the next day. Best one in the city. She took my case on contingency. We subpoenaed the hospital's records, every document, every system log, every internal communication. The error started with a registration clerk who typed the wrong patient ID during intake. Then a lab technician who didn't verify the patient name against the blood sample. Then a nurse who didn't confirm my full date of birth before delivering results. Then a doctor who didn't review my complete chart before diagnosing me with a life-altering disease. 4 people, 4 separate chances to catch the mistake, 4 complete failures. The other Marcus Thompson, the one who actually tested positive, had gone 3 extra days without knowing his real status. 3 days without starting treatment that could have saved his life, because his results had been given to me instead. We filed a lawsuit against the hospital. Medical malpractice, negligent infliction of emotional distress, failure to follow basic verification protocols. The hospital's lawyers fought hard for 2 months. Then they saw our evidence, the chain of negligence documented in their own systems. They settled for $340,000. Didn't want the publicity of a trial. The registration clerk was fired. The lab technician received a 6-month suspension. The nurse was reassigned to a different department. The doctor received a formal reprimand in his personnel file. The hospital implemented a new 3-step verification system: patient ID confirmation, full date of birth verification, photo confirmation before delivering any test results. My parents eventually accepted that I was healthy, that I'd always been healthy. My professors let me finish my courses over the summer with incomplete grades. Sarah never called back. She's with someone else now. A mutual friend told me she said she just couldn't get past what I'd told her. Couldn't stop picturing me as sick. She didn't leave because I had a disease. She left because I was terrifying to her for 3 days. I'm 20 now, healthy, back in school. The settlement paid for my entire degree with money left over. But I still think about those 3 days. How fast everything I'd built collapsed. How quickly the people who claimed to love me stepped back. Sometimes it's not the disease that kills you. It's finding out who leaves when they think you're dying.